Hello, family. What an amazing week. I want to steal a few of your minutes as you proceed to your weekend and talk about the best setups that I took last week. And in this episode, I want to talk about the entry criteria. That is the most important question I saw this week. So that is what I want to look into. So primarily, I want to talk about around 3 or 4 setups that were A plus, and what was the logic behind that. I want to start with the first setup, or the first trade. This is Euro AUD 4 hour time frame. As you can see from what we have here, we have this low that was taken by this down close candle here. You see, if you are not keen enough, you might think the low was not taken, but you zoom in like that, zoom out, you will realize that you had that sell side sweep there. So after the sweep, the low was taken. Remember, this is a 4-hour chart. Most of the time, we want to see price close above the candle that swept, liquidity there. You see that? And then from there you can now go lower to lower time frame and find out what exactly is happening. So if we can drop to 1-hour chart, you see that in the 1-hour chart now you see things are getting a bit better and clearer. Want to zoom out like that. So you see the series of consecutive, those are how many candles? 4. They form what? An order block. You can refine it to this level here, and those are things that I've been talking in 4 hour. It is only 1 candle. You see, in 1 hour it's how many candles? 4 candles. So for those who ask why sometimes you see me highlighting a series and then at some point 1 candle, is because there is I'm flipping time frames, and that's the reason as to why I do that. So in this case here, after price did that, I want you to check this out clearly. So we had this, so we had too much consolidation here, and then at exactly we had a fair value gap here. You see that fair value gap at what time is this? At 8. So we had an order block plus what? An order block plus a fair value gap. That is my entry there, and then from here I held this trade all the way up. From there I did not go up there. I will show you where I took my, so stop loss was below this short-term low here, there, like that. Now there is a lot into this. Okay, there's a lot into this that I want to take you through. So I want to highlight my days here. So we had I want Monday 00 there. We had Tuesday 00 there. Then we had Wednesday 00 there, and then Thursday, that is yesterday, and then we have today's price action on Friday. Okay, so what I actually did here is very simple. As you can see, we had some, remember the anatomy of a classic buy day or sell day, or a classic bullish scenario is when you want to see, remember this is the weekly open there on Monday 00. Alright, so if I want to go high and we have a key level down here, I want to see Monday open down to this key level. It does not necessarily mean on Monday, any day, just to open to this key level, and then we can see price do what? start to go high. So this here, this is our key level, which is very important for us to consider. So we want to see price open low to our key level and then do what? Pump that price higher. And that is exactly what I did. I was patient enough to let Monday price action play out, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, now that I've confirmed on Tuesday we hit the low here, I was waiting for price to do what? To close above the 4-hour candle, and then you can see what happened from here. Now what I'm saying here is all the time, and you'll hear me speak about it, is the power of patience. You see all this? You can't just go in just because you see you are getting late. That is very, very dangerous. If you go to the 4-hour chart, I want to show you something. In the 4-hour chart, my work or my objective for this trade was down here, and I want to show you something. Remember what we said, when we have a range high and low, you see that I want to see price act or respond from these levels here. Do that opposite. Let me refine that. You see that? So if I take out price this way, yep, so you can see that at 25%, when price closed above there, what did we head here? At exactly 25%, we had what? An order block, the 4-hour order block. So my target was this high here, and it delivered really, really well. So if we go back down to 1 hour, you can refine this to lower time frame, but I did not like the 15-minute chart. You see that there was too much noise here, so that's why I opted to work with the 1-hour chart. You see that? So this is simple. Number one, day of the week. Number two, the most important thing is manipulation. Manipulation to what? A key level, that is an old low here. When Tuesday taking out that low there, it's on Tuesday or Monday. This is on, yeah, exactly on Tuesday's midnight open, New York midnight, took out Monday's low and then pumped higher. But you can see now it never closed above here. If you could have entered with this candle, you can tell me the pain that is here, seeing price up, down, up, down, up, down, and then you might even end up closing that trade, right? So this was my my target there. But again, I wanted price to go all the way up here. We had very clean relative equal highs there. All the time I tell you, these highs, they will tend to be a magnet. They are going to attract price to those levels. So all I'm saying, guys, here is one, you need to know which day of the week are you working with, the weekly profiles. Number two, you want to know which session of the day is price responding from. You're not going to press the button. If you look at down here, this is what we have here. This is London session, and then New York we had continuation. So all the time I'm giving you something here. If you're keen enough, you're going to listen and listen again so that you can get it. Number one, we want to see, if we are going higher, we want to see the wick open lower. So if this is our key level, we want to see price open lower to go high. If we are bullish, bearish, we want to see price to this key level, we want to see price open high to a key level, and then we see it lower. Those are the simple things that I want you to study and ensure that you stick to the rules. Most important, be patient. What I've just done there, if you listen carefully, I did not stress about this trade. It was a super good trade, following the simple rules that I've just mentioned. Now, you go in earlier, you are likely to be stopped. You get patient, you let time align with price, and then you allow the market do its will until the setup presents itself to you. You will love it. And here it is, zero drawdown, best case scenario, boom. Now somebody will tell me, now what do you do here? Because are you going to, you see, if you let price close above this down close candle that is coming off the fair value gap, you can still get your entry. Remember, I gave you a video telling you that the high and the open of a bullish order block, that is the most sensitive area. So if you miss the entry from what, from this zone here, you can get an entry here, and then from there you hold your trade to go all the way to your target. You get that? Yep. So two ways you could have entered that: entry from the fair value gap, the second entry from this order block there. And that was very, very good. So I believe this is clear, simple. That is what I do. I want to align my weekly profiles. I want to know which day of the week are we likely to have expansion after confirmation of what, a reversal. Then from there, the session of the day. There you have it, guys. There you have it. So can you go to your charts and do the same annotations, find the same logic, and you will be good to go. That is the first trade. The second trade that was really good. So up to this here, that's too much. If you could have held it all the way up there, that is still too much. Depends on how much do you want of the market. But all the time you realize I'm always out when the music is still beautiful. The second setup is USD JPY. You're gonna love this one. I'm working again from the 4-hour chart. Let me remove these ones here. Good. So this one was beautiful. This one, actually I shared this one with you, and I believe, in fact, this, you see this relative equal lows, that was my target. But now I want us to dissect this one also. So we had this Friday's high, which was taken by Monday's high, and then Monday's high was taken by Wednesday high. So we had 1, 2, 3 drives high to what? I did not indicate this one when I shared the chart, because I thought you should go to your charts and find out why am I now comfortable thinking of selling from this zone here. So this is a reversal there. So we had the 3 drives high to our key level, and then I told you I wanted to see price do what now. You see, as always, if you've been here enough, you can see something. When price takes out these highs here, then we had this series of what? Down close candles. That is what? My order block. Price did what? Pumped out up there, and then when I did not want to find an entry from here, let me show you where the entry was. Right, the lower time frame 15 minutes was too noisy. I didn't like it. I wanted to work with the 1 hour, and as you can see, if you're careful enough, we had what? Remember, I gave out this inversion fair value gap, and I told you I want to see price do what? In fact, I drew this. I told you I want to see price drop from, it was somewhere here. I want to see price drop, come back there, and do what? Rally lower. And that is exactly what played out. Yeah, I called the market, answered. It is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's amazing, man. So exactly, you see that? The inversion supported. You see, this one did not close below, this one did not, this one did not, but this one did. Then price came back there, and then did what? Pumped lower, and then you realized I indicated that this fair value gap. Now we should have an institutional order flow entry where price taps that fair value gap and leaves it very quickly, because now we are off higher key levels, which are now giving us a signal that price is headed where? To lower time frame. I really wanted this price to take out this relative equal lows, but it did not do that. But man, if you see this, your kids will appreciate your efforts of waking up early. Up to there, that is enough, and you're out. That is 5 RR. Isn't that beautiful? It is. What did I do? One, higher time frame key level. Two, waiting for validation. Validation is when I wanted to see price body close below this inversion fair value gap. That is my validation, and then did that entry, first entry there, second entry there, letting price do what? Do its will all the way to our target. Could have exited here, but I see price again pumped lower. Guys, that just like that. Don't overcomplicate these things here. Now, I shared this today. Now that we took out this low here, and when it's to date on a Friday, what do we expect? This is Wednesday, made the high of the week. We have, look at how this could have given you a good entry. You see, we have this candle taking out that low there, and then price closes above the same candle that took out the low. What is that? An order block. With this order block, what do you have here? A balanced price range, which is coupled with what? That fair value gap. That is the balanced price range, not the other zones where it's the one move down and the one move up. Sell side delivery, buy side delivery. That's how you draw your balanced price range. Look at that, price tapped it and then went higher. This was a quick move, and probably it can go high as we close the day. So this was a very nice TGIF. If you don't know how to confirm TGIF, you can go to the video I did earlier, and then you can check that. So we had that balanced price range, and also we had what? This fair value gap overlapping there. Amazing TGIF. So this is just a bonus for today, but my objective was to show you why I was into these sales as my second A plus setup. The third one is gold. Oh my god, I had already indicated this one, so without even deleting what we have here. So remember, when price took out this high here, I wanted it first to take this low before going high. Remember, I sent this chart marking this fair value gap here because I wanted price to take this equal lows here. This was low resistance lows, and then to see it go higher from there. But because I was in the two trades, so USD JPY and the other one, I was not already in this one. But the moment I saw price do this, violate this one there like that, that is it. That was it. That was it. And then I realized we are no longer going down here. Remember what I shared early on Sunday is we were looking for higher prices, but I wanted it to take out this one. But the moment it violated this one, that was my entry there. When was this my entry? Before I go to lower time frame, I want you to check out the range high and the range low. Look at how price is respecting 25% fair value gap, 50% fair inversion, fair value gap there. See that? And then 75% now the last one. But I don't like to enter when you are at 75. My entry is at 50 and 25 when I'm buying. You see that? Right. So if we go to is it 5 minutes? I think I shared this. Yep. So I can remove all this and then show you how I caught that. Now that you know we are coming from a lower time frame and you've seen the key levels, so the entry was here. I want to show you how this was massive. So in 1H, let me mark a few zones here so that you can see what we're doing. So in 1H we have this fair value gap, order block rather, and this fair value gap. I want to work with the two so that you can see why I was. So from there, after price dumped lower there, the target, this one. Sometimes don't overstay these markets there. So but that does not make sense to some people. They feel like you want everything. See that? Now when I'm dropping to 5 minutes rather. So now this is what we have here. Good. Now you see we have a key level here. which I want to do away with that, and then we had this fair value gap here. Let's dim this one for, yeah, it's too noisy. Beautiful. So what you're seeing here, this is now we had manipulation to key level, 1 hour fair value gap, and then what was this? When I caught this one, I felt so good. Yep, that was good, that one. So you see, when price closed above this candle here, I was in there, and then it melted all the way to my targets. How beautiful. My stop loss was below the bodies of this candle, but the safest place you could have placed it down here. What is that? 6 RR. Oops. Man, wow, what is that? You saw that one, right? Did you see what I see? Manipulation to a key level, then I use the 5 minute, 1 hour 5 minutes time frame alignment, and there you have it. There you have it. This is good. Okay, where you are, you can feel that I'm enjoying doing this. To be honest, I am enjoying doing this, to be very, very honest, guys. So seeing this should give you some logic. You don't need so many trades in a week. If you wait 2 or 3 4 setups, or 2 setups that are high probability, you can catch the lower high of the week depending on the weekly profiles, and you've confirmed manipulation to a key level, changing instead of delivery, and then there you have it. Now you you take that 1 shot 1 kill, and then you are done. You don't need to take 17 trades in a week. That is very, very, very dangerous, guys. Very dangerous. So if you check this one, to be honest, this was good run. This was a good run, and all of you can appreciate this work. Remember, we called it on Sunday, and so here you have it. So I believe when you sit down, come back and watch this, you are going to really believe this one. So another 4th trade was still under USD JPY. When, let me show you the first one. We are done with the first trade. The second entry for lower prices was let me show you 5-minute chart. So now that we are going lower, before we took out the manipulation, I want to show you this another high probability setup, and you are going to appreciate the work that was done here. So what you're seeing here, this is now on 12th, on Thursday. You see that? So what are you seeing? What do we say? If we continue going lower, we want to see price open high to do what? To go lower. Now look at this one. It opened low. I want to tell you something here, and then took out liquidity, and then went high, took out liquidity there. You see that? I was not interested with this up move, because why? You see, from 4-hour daily we were bearish. So this one was good for me to wait to see price go higher, to take out what? This buy side, and then from there, the moment price closes below here, you see this candle, up close candle here, or this short-term swing here, what do you see there? A clean what? Fair value gap. You see that? Yep. So that, guys, that was my entry there, and I exited here. You see, the moment this candle closed, you watched or studied the chart that I shared, that was the logic. Why did I not assume that we are now starting to buy? Is because our higher time frame, we are not done with the lower time frame, because we had this major liquidity down here. Like, is that hard? Now what have I explained here? Look at this one. You see, if we are going low, and then you see price take out a low here, and which is minor sell side, yet we have a major sell side here, and then price comes up again, takes out again this high here. Now wait for price to create a change instead of delivery there, so that we can bring price to this key level here. Oops. Somebody will be like, oh, if you are so smart and careful, what I just did there is something will save you from being stopped out because you think the market has changed the sentiment from bullish to bearish or from bearish to bullish. This was good. There, my stop loss at the body is here, and then here we go all the way to there. The moment that candle closed, this one here, I was out. How is that? How is that? You love it, right? Yeah. And many more to come. There's many more to come. I believe every time we show up on the charts and do the right thing, the charts are always going to reward us. Okay, so those are things that you can be studying and ensuring that you are okay to take the best trades without stress. If you listen to me, I'm not sweating by, it's the same thing, the way I talk to myself when I'm executing this trades. And of course, I've been trying to keep pace with you guys, trying to tell you, this is it, this is that, and because I want some of you to win, it's very essential for you. Now, being a Friday, I just sent this one here. Now, if you check out I want you to check this candle here. This is 12.21, and the same candle in Euro USD. Oh, where is Euro USD? Okay. If you check out this one, 12.21, we had what? This when EU filled this one here. Let me remove these charts here. This is now what is printing. When Euro USD filled this fair value gap here, EU did not. That is an SMT, and then we have now these lows here for. Remember, we are now on Friday. We're trying to catch the TGIF. So this is relative equal lows here. So if price closes below here, you see if it respects this and then closes below here, then we can see a run lower. Probably if we don't get there, something lower, at least. But this one is too sweet. This is a magnet, it can attract price down there. So that SMT with GBP USD, you see now GBP USD failed to do what? To tap into this candle here. Fair value gap dumped lower, this up close 2 candles, order block, price closes below, and then I'm expecting some speed all the way down here for an effective and easy run on a TGIF. Guys, the last two is just a bonus. You can watch that and see whether we can deliver to that level. Up to here, those are few setups, and you can see the logic, time frame key level, manipulation, and then we got change in set of delivery, the last up close candle or down close candle, thick up close or down close candle that took out or liquidated an old high or low. That is my order block. Then we can work now with the rest of the BTRAs, that is the breaker, FVG, and the likes. So you can watch this one and see whether you can close your week in style. Up to this level, guys, I believe you did well. If you did not do well this week, there is always a next time. Keep showing up, keep doing what is right, and all shall be well. Don't give up. It might take longer, some will take less time to get to their those moments they've been craving for. So the learning curve is different, depends on how much you want to put in, how much discipline you want to employ, and all factors that you've been saying all along are being kept constant. I believe to this level you can allow me close here, study those trades. Also, the way I've highlighted or annotated my charts, you also go do the same for your journals. Until next time, be safe.